I would request all the students to keep themselves on mute mode, and whenever necessary, if they have any query, they can ask any question to sir. Please make this session very, very interactive. Uh, that is my request to you all. And for starting this session, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Mr. Deepak Sharma on behalf of GIMS Vasant Kunj. Mr. Deepak Sharma, who is a professional life coach, wellness coach, yogi and mystic, and also a writer and traveler, and uh, a hypnotherapist as well. So, too many feathers in Sir's cap, actually. And he is also HR and career consultant with 18 years of experience, and he has had associations with organizations of great prestige like Converges and ABN Amro Bank, V Customer, Infovision, etc., Max New York Life Insurance, to name a few. Uh, and he is involved a lot into, emotional aspect of understanding of life and career. So he is into emotional intelligence and psychology as well. So you have, actually, um, your area of excellence is very wide. So it is very, I'm sure that it will be very enriching for our students to listen to you and interact with you and gain out of your experience. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and the management and the students of GIMS Vasant Kunj, and I request you to kindly start the session.
So first of all, thank you very much. My association with GIMS is more than a decade now. I mean, it's been fortunate, to get associated with student faculties on a regular basis. And today I have kind of, as per the requirement, I have customized a very specific capsule course for this 2 hour of interaction, which is called Professional Resourcefulness for Employability. In short, here we'll be talking about how we can help our student to understand, the HR perspective when it comes to, hiring, and what are the key takeaways they can have, which they can incorporate when it comes to giving an interview, and so that they can get a good job as well. Now, to begin with, I just want this to be interactive. Interactive in the sense, feel free to ask me any question if you want. Otherwise, I'll be asking. This session will be, will we have tried to make it quite engaging. So, other than whatever information that I have or I will be sharing with you in the form of a presentation. Simultaneously, we will also have the opportunity to have a mock interview, and we will have a group discussion also, wherein I will also help you, to improve on that on an individual basis. So let me just now right on your screen. I'm sure all of you are able to see how many of you want to be successful. And I just want, because I know we will not be able to hear all of you out, I just want you to use your chat box and write yes or no, whichever way you feel to respond to this question. Perhaps I believe that all of you want to be successful, but I just want to see you in a chat box, your response or any thought that you have in regards to this. Let me open the chat box here as well. All right, so I'm getting very quick response now. I know because of these WhatsApp and the various chatting app, nowadays people are very quick when it comes to typing. So Navneet is saying yes, Ishan, Nandita is saying yes, Sir Vibhor is saying yes, Mohammed Kashif is saying yes. Oh, we got quite a lot of responses. I'm sure you all of you want to be successful that ways. But the most important thing is, it's very important to understand what does it take to be successful. So here there are a few things that I'm going to discuss with you which will actually help you. Now for you, success parameter and definition and understanding will vary. because everybody has a different perspective and understanding of success. Somebody wants to get a good job, somebody wants to get a high package job, somebody wants to settle abroad. So everybody has a different set of understanding and perception when it comes to success. But whatever, irrespective of your understanding and perception, there are certain prerequisites that would help you to be successful. The first thing first is get your approach right. Now, here it is very important that you need to make yourself in the right direction. How can you do that? You've been studying in college and your campus life has actually kind of developed in a certain condition. So it is very important before you appear for an interview that, what has happened over the period of time is 18 to 20 years you've been studying as a student. Now your time is coming wherein, you can be, working for an organization. And that is where, my observation is whenever I go for hiring freshers, and especially when it comes to placement, and especially with the new hire and college graduates and students, this is the biggest thing that I have faced, that most of the people, they struggle a lot taking a smooth transition from their campus life to the corporate life. And that is why most of the students, they, even if they get hired for a good job, still they do not enjoy their working journey. And sometimes they are not even able to crack the interviews, because the interviewer is not assessing you what kind of student you are. They are actually going to assess you on the basis of what kind of resource, what kind of employee you could possibly be. And that is where we, all of us as a student, and those who are involved into a student fraternity, need to understand that it has to be a smooth transition from your campus life to a corporate life. Because what has happened in your campus life from a perspective is, for 18 to 20 years you've been absorbing knowledge. Then most of the time you are, I mean, I'm just giving my example because I made this presentation my way. In college time I used to copy assignment, because that is what makes it easier. And I'm sure most of the people do that, and it is fair enough to do that, and there is a lot of fun and less of studies. This is what is happening in campus life, right? I mean, that is back then when I was myself a student, that used to happen. Now, corporate life is slightly opposite than this. And this is what, as a student, you need to understand, especially those who are seriously and sincerely preparing for a brighter career or a good job opportunity. You need to demonstrate your knowledge absorbed. Whatever you have understood over the period of time, you need to demonstrate. How will you do it? We'll definitely talk about during the course of this program. And then achieving task and target within TAT. Now, this is something which is, you know, one of the favorite question, or one of the favorite, I would say, the assessment criteria for all the recruiters. I would really encourage, if any one of you can unmute yourself, or if you can be on your screen, I'm still okay with that, but still unmute yourself and tell me, what do we understand with this thing called achieving task and target within TAT? So TAT is basically an acronym which is turnaround time. Now, this is something which is very important when it comes to corporate working. And this can be an interview question as well. Let me tell you frankly. So anybody who wish to respond to this question, what do we mean and what do we understand by this phrase which says achieving task and target within TAT?
So doing the assigned time within the time, doing the assigned work within the time assigned.
Very good. I think we should have a silent round of applause for Ishan for sharing his opinion. And I would really encourage all you students you to please open up, because if you are not able to speak here, you will have a difficult time speaking in your interviews as well. I mean, we should be thankful to the Gems management that they kind of give you an opportunity wherein you get these kind of platform wherein you can actually practice and interact with industrial. All right, let me get on to the universal rules of hiring, which will help you understand, and that is not only applicable in Indian subcontinent, but it is universally applicable. So the first things first that we are going to talk about is let your CV highlight yourself. Now, here I want all of you to pay specific attention, because I fortunately had multiple opportunity to have a face-to-face mock drill interviews with gym students, not with your batch, but your seniors previously, who have passed out of gyms. And often I have seen that, people generally go on in Google, and they copy paste anybody's CV. And quite interestingly, I remember one incident, not with James, but with a different institute altogether. This guy actually copied, I mean, this guy must be in hurry, so he downloaded one CV and he did not even change his name there. And I asked, he said, in introduction, my name is Dash. And I said, then whose CV you're carrying? He said, sir, sorry, by extent, I could not change it. I'm so sorry with that. Now, these kind of silly mistakes, can actually create a very negative impression, and your selection and rejection will happen then and there only. So, number one tips for me to all of you is let your CV highlight you. Please do not copy paste anything which is not of your personality, because the first thing, especially in a fresher interview, the recruiter would prefer to ask is through your CV. Whatever you have written, they will try to cross check whatever you have written, how far you are able to justify. And I'm sure those who have given or appeared for an interview, either a mock interview or a real interview, they must realize that the first thing the recruiter asks is they look into your CV and they ask questions from there only. So it's very important that whatever CV format that you are following, you should be well versed with that. Please do not write anything that do not reflect your personality or yourself, or maybe you're not able to defend it when asked a question. Secondly, understand company and job profile. Now, this is another important thing. My personal experience says, other than normal introduction question, when I ask them, what do you know about the organization or the job profile? They say, sir, we did not get time to read that. And also, the best thing is that before an interview comes, every organization share a job description with you. So it is very important for you to understand about the company and job profile, because sometimes interviewer may ask you a question, what do you know about our company or what about our job profile? And then it becomes a quite an uncomfortable situation, wherein when you say that, or you're not able to respond to a recruiter question saying that, sir, I have not gone through the JD, I don't know anything about your company. And quite funny, interestingly, it's a funny incident that the recruiter will actually throw a psychiatric question on you. Then why you are sitting here for an interview, you don't even know about the company, you don't even know the profile, and you are randomly coming here for an interview. Anybody has any question, any thought related to this? And do you think that understanding a complete profile or a job profile is equally important? Otherwise, you can get away with that. Any thought on this particular point? Or if any one of you has experienced this? Or maybe I can rephrase my question. You can respond in a chat box also if you want. Why it is important to understand a company you are going for a job, and why it is important to understand a job profile? You can randomly go for an interview, get hired. I'm constantly looking at the chat box and waiting for people to speak up. All right, I have one response. So before I proceed further, let me read that one. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I get response from Sakshi again. Yes, knowing what exactly you are looking for is equally important. That's what we are saying. Somebody wants to speak, I think. Please go ahead. All right, before you speak, I have a couple of more quick responses now. Now people are a little active. Now I see full chat box. Navneet is saying we need to understand the requirement of the company. Absolutely, this is what we are talking about, Navneet. Kashif is saying understanding about the job profile and company shows that you are genuinely interested. Yes, Kashif, this is what we are saying. This is absolutely right. And wants to work with the company, do your homework. Yes, that's what we are saying. Do your homework. Bunty, for the first time, I'm seeing his input here to know exactly where we are getting ourselves into and not wasting the time in case that JD does not suit us. I think that's a very important thing, Bunty, that you have said that most of the time, we get into an unpleasant situation wherein I have also heard from GYM's management that students are straight away refusing, saying that they do not want to apply for this job by the time they realize it. So that's very important. And then we have another input from Shubhankari saying it's important to have knowledge about the company as it will show the recruiter that we are interested in the company and we are well versed and with its policies and all. Yes, Anushka is saying we have to see beforehand that if the job is suitable according to our standards. Absolutely correct, Mohammed Kashif. Again, understanding about the job profile shows you are genuinely interested. Okay. Ishan is saying whenever looking for a job, we always have some expectation from the company, matching out expectations out of the company's deliverables. Deliverables is important. Absolutely correct. I think you guys have understood it correctly.
And so, on the
When
behalf of management of GIMS Vasant Kunj, the students who participated and interacted with you, and from the faculty and staff and the head of Department of Management Studies, I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to have a session with you. And it was a really interactive session, and I'm very happy that all the students participated here, and probably because you were very you know very encouraging to them as well. So it was really great to have you with us, and we hope to see more interactions with you in the future. And I hope you were also delighted through this session. So it's a thank you from our side, from all of us, and we wish to see more interactions. We wish to have more interactions with you in the future, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much and best of luck to everybody. Stay safe because the pandemic is not yet over. And my best wishes, and I hope to see you. Thank you very much.